All right, welcome one, welcome all. All right, let's get our number going up here. All right, so rock and come in, guys. Rock and come in. Come in. All right, team 242. All right, where are you? All right, so rock and come in, guys. Rock and come in. All right, we're here and we'll definitely see how this one goes. It's the final day. It's the afternoon session. Yes, welcome one, welcome all. Let me just try and get this live out. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens here, guys. All right, so you want to be here. We want you to be here. So as you enter in the chat, please remember to hit that like button, hit that share button, and the subscription button, and let us know where you're tuned in from. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. It's the final day. Who will win? All right, so it's the afternoon session. All right, we're live here. And please remember to let us know where you're tuned in from. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Let us know where you're tuned in from as you enter and you're in the chat. All right, so just hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and in a little bit, I'll just let you know what's going on. All right, but for sure, we want you to be here with us. All right, again, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. All right, so I'm just going to take a moment to just look in the chat here. All right, let me just see, or perhaps I can do here. All right, guys, we have what? We're 6 strong, so let me know who is here. Hit the like button. Now is the time to do that, and hit that subscription button. All right, and we'll see how this one goes. All right, guys, if you're here, not seeing any likes just yet, I'm not seeing any chats on my end. All right, so not seeing any comments on my end just yet. So let me just keep checking, because you all know the system that I'm using. I don't know, it keeps shutting me out. All right, but here, yeah. Faye is saying I'm back. All right, tuned in from the Bahamas. Fitzroy, locked on from Grenada. Big up, big up. And the Tech Gaming, of course, is right back here. So, guys, we're waiting, and let me just tell you what's coming up. And guys, me a ride and whistle, right? So just stay with me. All right, so let me just look to let you know what's coming up. All right, so I'm just getting to where I need to be. So the hurdles should come up in a few minutes. All right, 100-meter hurdles for girls. All right, under 17, under 20. And then we should have thereafter on the track the 110-meter hurdles under 17. All right, for boys, and under 20 followed by the 800 meters. All right, so we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. So we're here, and we want to hear from you guys. If you're in the chat, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, so again, welcome. So not missing out on anything at this point. All right, so there's a little break. So setting up for the hurdles to happen in about 4 minutes or so. That's the start. And I'll definitely try to let you know. So right now I'm trying to get a bite too, guys. So that once the hurdle is there ready for us, regarding the hurdles, we can definitely do. Team 242, you're out. Let me know if you're ready for this, Team 242, you promised me. We need to get this live up, guys. We need to get the numbers up. So just share and ask, your friends and family members to come on over. All right, looking in the chat. Let me just refresh. Not seeing any new comments. All right, Tech Gaming is ready. Ready for it. Yeah, guys, I'm going to try to get some energy. Some energy. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear in the chat. All right, let me know if you hear me loud and clear in the chat, because that's important. All right, so on the track right now, under 17 girls, 100-meter hurdles, CARIFTA record there by Jamaica. And let me just see if I can give you the lineup for this one, because I know you'll be interested here. In lane 1, St. Kitts and Nevis, Tajanique Huggins. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, Zaria Pascal in 2. Jayla Smith, Bahamas in 3. Nicaila Russell of Jamaica in 4. Jasmine Thompson of Bahamas in 5. Malaya Duncan of Jamaica in 6. And Sharifa here. I'll try to get this country soon. I'm not sure if it's Curacao. And Kemia and of Trinidad and Tobago. So let me just do my checks here regarding the country here. Yes, Curacao indeed. So I was correct on that, but you can't be too sure, guys. So yeah. Let me just come back over in the chat here to just check. All right. All right. Anne-Marie. All right. Thanks for being back. All right, Malaya Duncan of Jamaica is, I guess, the favorite for this one, but she has to get over the hurdles. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens here. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Come on, guys, 11 likes. I'm seeing 11, and I'm not seeing any likes on my end. All right, let me know who is going to win. First, second, and third. You don't have to give me names, just give me country. Who is going to take this one? All right, so the athletes called to their marks. So let's see if Duncan of Jamaica, they're off. Duncan is running off Jamaica. Duncan is going. The other Jamaican is there with her as well. It's Duncan, and it looks like it's going to be a 1-2 finish for Team Jamaica. Bahamas in the number 3 spot. All right, I'll just give you the times as they're available, but it's 1-2 for Jamaica. All right, under 17 girls, 1-2 Jamaica. So Duncan, 13.34. Bahamas, they're in the number 3 spot. Well done, girls. So Jasmine Thompson of the Bahamas, all right, getting that bronze medal. All right, fantastic run, fantastic run. I'm trying to get into the chat here. All right, Winston is saying Jamaica. And let me just get this up. See, Ovi is trying to get to me here. Ovi, good timing.
Good time, yeah. Ah, boy, this is looking lovely. Walk around here by the Jamaican in the 100-meter hurdles. The Jamaicans, by the way, 1-2, brilliant run. Hello, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Happy to you're here with us. How are things going on your side? So another brilliant run there for the Jamaica team. Bahamas coming in third as well. So brilliant running by the young athletes here. So the competition keeps going on. So it's Malaya Duncan of Jamaica taking gold, Nicola Russell taking second place, Bahamas, Jasmine Thompson third, and Jayla Smith fourth from Bahamas as well. So good going there by both Jamaica and Bahamas. And, we have other athletes coming in too, but brilliant run there. And, the under 17 girls 100-meter hurdles, a brilliant run, and she dismissed the field totally. So yeah, guys, thank you for sticking and staying with us. Let me know if you're coming back from this morning or a previous session. You could just type that back in the chat for us, so that we know that you are here and being loyal to us. So thank you guys so much for sticking and staying. Remember, as soon as you get here, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscription button if you haven't done so already, and we'll continue to take you through this section of the program. But brilliant running there from the Jamaicans, and continuing to represent the country very, very well. So my co-host, let me know if you're hearing me.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Loud and clear.
Loud and
Okay.
clear.
Loud and clear. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So I'm trying to get myself organized so I can see the chat. But really happy to have you guys here with us. Really, really appreciate that. So, guys, remember this is a safe space where we hear about interests, common interests. We don't necessarily share the same views, but what we share is a space where respect is paramount. So thank you for being here and keeping this space very respectful while we're supporting our country. Which country are you supporting? Let us know in the chat as well. Grenada has been doing really, really well today. So let's see if there's another country that will step it up.
Yeah, fantastic. So come on, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. The under 17 boys, no. I think it's the under 20 girls that are going to come for the hurdles now. All right, so come on, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and of course, we want to hear from you too. So in a little bit, we'll share that number in the chat. But I'm still trying to to have my kind of lunch. All right, guys. So yeah. So Ovi, I don't know. Back over to you as the under 20 girls get ready. All right, not hearing from Ovi there yet. Just yet. So we're still here. The ladies, the girls, they're getting themselves ready. All right, so just to let you know. And again, guys, we are ride and whistle. All right, so if you know what that means. So your support is greatly appreciated.
Yes, I'm back now. Sorry about that. As you rightly said, we're riding and whistling, and it's the under 20 girls. So, just to give you a synopsis of what's happening, they're currently getting their blocks all set because you want that firm base to push off. And hurdles, it's a lot of timing in terms of how many steps you need to get to that hurdle, which foot will be leading, to clear the hurdle. Any little blemish, any miscalculation can result in you crashing out of this event. So another one of those events in which you can't totally, who are the good athletes, but everyone in the race stands a good chance. So you just want to make it to the final, go out, execute a good race, and hope for the best. So you don't want any sort of anything going off in terms of you picking a hurdle or missing a step. So it's lots of concentration, lots of pressure as well as we see the athletes getting ready for this one. Lots of people there in the stand as well, just trying to get themselves. So we have Barbados in one, Cayman Islands in two, Jamaica in three, and they will give you the rest of the lineup soon as I missed the rest of it. But so Barbados, Harewood in one, so brilliant, brilliant here, getting there to the final. And Cayman Islands, Aliana Anderson in two. So Barbados and Cayman are well represented. The land of wood and water is represented in lane three by Tiana Marshall. And if you know the land of wood and water, let me know which country that is. That's Jamaica, by the way. And we have Sophia Swindle. I guess I'm not sure which country that one is
Look
right
at the
now,
US
but
Virgin Islands.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
I believe, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Brianna Davidson from Jamaica in lane five, the second person here from Jamaica who is
Is the
in lane
favorite.
five.
Yeah.
The favorite. All right. Well, it's based on the and Barbados, Boy Rollins. I like the stature of her. I think she might be giving her some competition there. She has that kind of presence. And this young lady is Gianna Paul from the doubles country there, TNT. She is in lane seven. And we have Bahamas being represented by Dar- Darvani Dean. So that is our lineup here. The athletes going through their last few, phases just to get themselves zoned in and focused for this one. A big race here. Bragging rights on these races too. You can say back when you look back after today that I went to the CARIFTA games and I won and I'm the best in the Caribbean and that's a big, big achievement here. So lots of expectation here for these young ladies as they're getting settled into their marks. Let us know who you're bringing for this one. Let us know who you're bringing for this one. So they're away and going. Jamaica doing really, really well here. Some good running here. And it is going to be an upset, it seems like here. It's going to be Jamaica 1-2, but it isn't the favorite who's going to take this one. We'll wait on the official records for this one. But I tell you, it's Jamaica who will take the first place. It's Tiana Marshall who is going to win this one in 1350. And the favorite from Jamaica, she is going to take second place. She fell away badly in the last
Yeah,
half of the race.
she hit some hurdles.
Yes, she fell away
It
badly,
looks
but she
like
held on.
Barbados got
Oh,
second.
so I would love to see that again, but they gave Barbados second. Well, it's surely a third for Jamaica then. But I'd love to see the finish again. But Rollins from Barbados, she had that build there that suggests that she's a good hurdler. She's pretty tall, way taller than the Jamaicans, and she was able to get that second place. But let's see what happens with this one. I'm coming over to you, my co-host, for you to share a little bit about this one.
All right, fantastic, fantastic, guys. So good stuff here we're seeing. All right, and perhaps the Barbadian just out dip the Jamaican there on the line. All right, so again, that's a big run there for the Barbadian athlete, and really to give some credit to the Jamaican athlete there, getting that bronze because she stumbled on a few of those hurdles. So 1-3 for Jamaica this time. All right, and I'll just give you the the positions here. Jamaica, all right, Tiana Marshall taking that 1350. Maya of Barbados, silver 3.80. Brianna Davidson of Jamaica, a bronze 1382. Aliana of Cayman Islands, 1394. Sophia of, I believe, the U.S. Virgin Islands, 1401. Alika of Barbados, all right, 1422. All right, Gianna of Trinidad and Tobago, 1425. And Darvani Dean of the Bahamas, they're in the number 8 spot, 1452. All right, well done, ladies. All right, Jamaica is having a good afternoon, or at least a good start to the afternoon so far. All right. Let me just check in the chat here, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Let me just see what's here in the chat. Come on, guys. I'm only seeing about 4 likes. All right, so let's do better. So Fitzroy and let me see here. Tech Gaming. Okay. Right now is I guess right now is you're talking about. All right. All right. Yes, guys. So the next event on the track should be the 110. All right. Hurdles under 17 for boys and under 20 for boys as well. So we'll definitely see what happens there for sure. And I'm going to open the phone line, guys, because honestly, we alone can do the talking. All right. So I'm going to put the WhatsApp number in the chat. All right, so that you can give us a call. If you're new to this platform, Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way to ensure that we're maintaining our safe community, our safe space where you feel valued, where everyone feels a sense of belonging. So welcome one, welcome all. Would love to hear your voice. And guys, we may have to take a break, like especially when they have the long events, but we'll see what happens, all right? We'll definitely see what happens. So just to let you know that. So somebody can give us a call, all right? And you're not missing out now, so we're just getting back. And if you haven't yet hit the subscription button, what are you waiting for? Please do that, all right? We need about 30 subscribers to get to 100 target. So if you can help us out, that would be fantastic.
Yes, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, if you haven't liked yet, now's a good time to do that. What I can let you know is that the 110 hurdles are coming up. So the the marshals and the volunteers, they're busy changing over the hurdles because of the difference in distance. So they're adjusting all of those and, getting ready for the 110 hurdles. So help us to get better established by just hitting that like button, hitting that subscription button. Let us know who you're representing in the chat so we know that Tech Gaming is here, and we know who Tech Gaming represents already. He represents the black, green, and gold of Jamaica, land of wood and
And the
water.
242.
And the 242 is, oh yes, my bad. Yes, it's a double thing, my bad. How could I forget? 242 as well. So 242-876, well represented there by Tech Gaming. So we love having you here. So let us know who you're here and representing. Give us a quick call to tell us what you're thinking about it so far. And we want this one to be very interactive. As my co-host rightly said, we can't do this all by ourselves. We need your support, and we together we are making an awesome team. So thank you for sticking and staying here with us. So I would just not mention my co-host as it relates to the hurdles. The Jamaican peer that came first and third in that on the 20 100 meters hurdles just now. It's funny how the better athlete came third in the event. So you don't have to go out there and try to, bring your A game at all times because you just don't know what will happen. So that's what happened. The best athlete, best qualifying time, I guess, as well, went in to the race and made a few mistakes there, and it cost her the gold medal. But and I guess that's how life is too. You have to just position yourself in such a way that whenever your opportunity comes, you are able to grasp it, and that's what came in, really, really well in that race. As we can see, the boys coming out, yes, those are the under 17 boys, they're getting themselves all ready, making sure that everything is set for them to go and execute this race here. So thank you for sticking and staying with us. We appreciate you too, Pet Damon. We really love having you here with us. You add that special vibe to the chat. And you have always been contributing. So enough love here. We are a better platform because of you. So just know that. All right, my co-host, coming back over to you.
All
We're
right.
not getting in. Go ahead.
All right, fantastic. Thank you. All right, guys. So the game. All right, so we're waiting for the 110 hurdles under 17. So I guess they're a little bit behind time, maybe a minute or so. So let's see if they're able to catch up. And let me see if I'm able to get this lineup for you. All right, to let you know who will be in this one. All right, so in lane 2, Rashawn Holder of Barbados. Lane 2, Omari Brown of Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry, that was lane 3. All right, Omari Brown of Trinidad and Tobago. Lane 4, Jamaica Brandon Bennett. Lane 5, the Bahamas, Jacario Wilson. One to look out for. Lane 6, Mark Daniel, all right, of Jamaica. And lane 7, Roman Rowley of the Bahamas. Lane 8, Devontae of Trinidad and Tobago. All right, so we'll definitely see. This one is going to be lit. What did I say? It's going to be lit. All right. All right, so Brandon Bennett there. He anchored Jamaica's 4x1 last evening. All right, Jacario Wilson won the 400 hurdles. Mark Daniel of Jamaica. Romain Rowley of the Bahamas. And I would say Jacario is perhaps the favorite here for Team Bahamas. All right, to take this one, but it's hurdles. They got to get over it. All right, and so that's definitely important in this context. So we'll definitely see what happens in this one. All right, so guys, let me take a peek in the chat. And we have Omari Brown from TNT who did fantastic in the heptathlon. So, Cheryl, big of yourself. Jamaica is here. Welcome, Cheryl. Happy to have you here in the chat. All right, so they're on their marks. Oh my God. False start here for TNT. Omari Brown is going to be out. That's just unfortunate. They weren't even called into the set position yet. This is a big mistake. And I am wondering if they don't allow them to raise their hands. So let's see what the Trinidadians do. Because this is going to be something now that becomes talked about. So he's out. I don't think this is an opportunity for him to run under protest, but so we saw what happened with Chinapu, right? And so It's really clear, so there's no reason for them to be running under protest because it's clear. So if they decide that this is not good, this is setting a bad thing for the competition. All right, so he goes. All right, and they still give him an applause, so that is fantastic. Unfortunate, and it's just hard in terms of holding it, and it's hard, guys. It's not easy. Think about the noise, everybody looking at you, the lights, the cameras, the action, everything is happening, within that little moment. And imagine you training a year for this, all season, and you just don't get the opportunity to even run. That's really tough. So we have to support our athletes, especially these youths, not just physically but also, mentally as well. That support is definitely important. But now they need to get the race going because the other athletes, they're waiting for too long. Oh, we're hearing that the battery perhaps for the wind gauge died, so I don't know. Let's see. And the athletes are forced to sit on their blocks. Come on, guys. International competition. We need to start out with England. And this is where you have injuries. I don't like this, guys. And if you have been here, like for champs, I totally don't like this. I don't like when we have the athletes, warm and we have them waiting for so long. Like, come on, man. Adults, fix your things, fix your problems, fix your business. It's unfair to the athletes. And then, after this long wait, then you might have let's not just put that into the atmosphere. But I mean, no, they have to try to at least keep warm because now they're more susceptible to, picking up an injury. Looks like the Jamaicans are trying to run. I'm not sure, but at least two athletes they're trying to go over the hurdles. I don't know. Honestly, Ovi, I don't know. And Tech Game is saying, I hope they do what they do. Okay, yesterday. Okay. I don't know, guys.
Yeah, for sure. It's not what you want to see any at all. You want the athletes to go ahead and execute the races in a timely manner. But you don't want the technical events the technical stuff to get in the way of the competition. So they'll have to make sure they step up on these things too. If it's wind gate, have more than one, and so that if one goes down, then you have other things in place. But unfortunate for TNT that their athletes try to pick the start of the race and he's out. I'm sure they would want him to be in there trying to get another medal for the country. So sad to say, but the athletes they're trying to keep themselves warm, keeping themselves in a shape so that they can readily transition into race mode. Hopefully, it's not too much longer for them, but you rightly said you don't want this for the athletes any at all. We understand when there's a false start, but when there's equipment failing, then it's totally
Yeah,
on the
and then they're perhaps about 9 minutes now away from the start. So that's a long time to have athletes be waiting. And if we're at 9 minutes, how long are they going to take to remedy this problem? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation, but I'm sure they're doing their best with the current situation that they find themselves in. So hopefully they can get this sorted out. And it looks like a few persons there just moving around a bit. I'm hoping that things are going to come together pretty soon. So guys, in the moment, let's see you could hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Let us know. Check in the chat for us. Let me welcome Cheryl here from Jamaica. Cheryl, my bad. She has always been here with us, checking in. Love to have you here with us, um, Cheryl. And just to go back to a comment that was made by Tech Gaming about the young lady from Jamaica, the one that finished third, she'll definitely bounce back. It's just one of those days when things just didn't go in accordance to how she would have wanted it. And we have to give her credit for hitting so many hurdles and still, fighting on and getting even on the board. And that's a great feat to say. But to the boys under 17, they are trying their best to keep themselves warm, keep themselves agile so that they're able to execute these races in a good way. So hopefully we don't have any injuries coming up, and hopefully these guys are able to they're able to execute their races, to the best of their ability.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So the athletes are just trying to move about to just keep, warm, I guess. And they're still trying to remedy the wind gauge issue. The athletes are trying to stay warm. Like, this is so unacceptable. And I mean, we have been having a good championship so far in Trinidad. But this part of it, guys, this is just my stance. And if you have been following us here when it comes to champs, any I am always for our youth, our athletes. All right, because we have to take care of them. Remember, some of these athletes, they are going to want to move forward to make this, a career. They want to go pro. So injuries that they may sustain at this point can become detrimental to their future goals. All right, so we want to ensure that we're taking care of them. I don't know. Is it that they didn't have any backup in terms of battery supply? Like, what's happening? I don't know. Honestly, like this one.
Yeah, this one is really, really, really tough. And, I hope they're learning the lessons because it has happened already. Hopefully, they're learning the lessons. And I'm hoping that the young athletes, they're not the ones who will pay for the errors that were made here. So, really, really sad here. But hopefully, things will get back on track soon.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, we're waiting just like how you are waiting. Yeah, honestly.
So, my co-host, you were suggesting who was the favorite you said for do you remember who you selected for this race in terms of the favorite?
For the race,
Yes,
Jacario,
from Bahamas, is it?
Bahamas. Yes.
Bahamas. Okay, okay, great, great. Well, I'm not going to leave the Jamaicans, so I'm going to go with the
Oh,
Jamaicans to
I
get
get
some
that, but I'm
guarantee.
just going off,
That,
yeah, and what's on in that context. I think at least I
yeah,
try.
oh, yeah, no,
At least I'm trying. I'm trying. I might be wrong, but I think, of course, Jakario, and I will look forward to Mark Daniel of Jamaica. I would say that's where those two, perhaps.
okay.
Yeah, but as we saw earlier, favorites don't always win, you know? So,
Well, that's true for sure. It's about going in the time and place and execute it,
yeah,
and
and the
that's
hurdles,
that's
you
what
know,
we
one of
do.
those obstacle races, it's like the relays, you know? You have the speed and you better get over those hurdles and ensure that you don't fall. So it's like
For
even with
sure,
the relays, you can run and have the speed, but try not carry on the button and see if you get nowhere.
for real,
So
for real.
those yeah. So in that context, you know,
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying, and I agree with you as well. So yeah, hopefully
and in the short, like the 110 hurdles, you know, it's shorter, and so the mistakes that you can make up for, let's say in a 400-meter hurdles, you know, you may not recover in the shorter distance.
for sure. But hopefully they get them back on the track because that's it's been a while, been a minute, been a
Yeah.
minute. So I'm not sure what's happening there.
So I don't know what they're going to do with the athletes at this point. That's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't expect the delay to be this long, to be honest. But I guess that's how it is. But as you rightly said, it's the athletes that we're most concerned about because you don't want an athlete to get an injury because of this. So it's really hard. But as what has been said in the chat here by Tech Gaming, she's saying that when they're standing so long, they don't perform their best, and that's a good point there as well. And we want them to do their best now, but we want them to be healthy at the end of competition as well. So hopefully this will hopefully this will continue. This will end soon so that the competition can continue. But it's an extended delay here. If you're just joining us, we're having some technical issues here, and I'm hoping that they get them cleared
Looks
things
like they're
all
ready
out.
again.
Okay, all right.
Yes, guys. So it looks like they're ready again. So after I'm sure over 16 or 17 or minutes or thereabout. All right. So they are ready again to get on this way. All right, so lane 2 Barbados, lane 3 Trinidad and Tobago, they're off. And let us see. Jakaria is running. He's leading. So the Jamaicans are trying to chase, but Jakaria is going to take this, and the Jamaicans will get silver and bronze. All right, so the 400 hurdles champion is also the 110. All right, and 242 in the chat. Come on, come on. Let us hear you. And that is why I say, guys, I give credit where credit is due. All right, so not because I'm a Jamaican, I'm going to be afraid to say Barbados is not Barbados, Bahamas, you know, is going to win. So, you know, you will understand, guys. So anytime you hear me say Jamaica, you must know so because of what is there. So kudos, congratulations to Jakaria Wilson. And you know, well, and you can expect him perhaps in the 4x4 for Team Bahamas. So they are going to have a strong team. I believe he'll be in the 4x4. All right, so Jakaria there, and we have Jamaica. All right, silver and bronze for Team Jamaica. All right, that's a fantastic run here from the athletes, given the long wait. You know, they had to wait in vain, I guess. All right, so Ovi, coming over to you.
Yeah, brilliant run there by Jatari. He dismantled the field and he took that one home for Bahamas. Brilliant run there. And as you said, the conditions, the circumstances, the situation under which they just ran wasn't the most comfortable. But, did what he needed to do and showed that he has the heart of a champion. And I love the way he hurdled that nice upright approach to the hurdles, attacking the hurdles too, and just executing, I guess, pinpoint accuracy. He is a really quick between the hurdles and clearing pretty much all the hurdles. Might have just touched one, but he did really, really well and was able to complete his race. So he clipped the second to last hurdle, but was able to hold on to that one. But brilliant run there, representing the Bahamas very well. And a little section in the crowd, you just look over there and know that is where the Bahamians are. All of them over there supporting their athletes, and that's always good. Sometimes we don't remember about the support the fans, and just like how we are fans here, we're all out supporting the athletes. So I'm sure they're feeling the love coming through. Back over to you, my co-host.
All right, fantastic. All right, 110 hurdles on the 20 boys. And guys, I really need to see this schedule. So let me just take a look at this schedule here. Because I think we'll have to take a break. We're hearing you, Ovi, on this side. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So just waiting there for the boys under 20 hurdles. And I'm just checking in here on the schedule to see what's coming up next, because I really don't want to miss out. But all right, guys, I'm just checking here. All right, let me just check here. All right, so we're looking now at the hurdles and the athletes. They're at the start trying to I guess get ready. So hopefully this one moves quickly. All right, so let me see here. So after this, it's the 800 meters, and then let me see here, the 200 meters, the 5,000 meters, 4x4s. So, Ovi, I don't know, when do we take the break?
I'm not too sure.
Unless you're able
You
to
have to look on
just,
the time.
unless you're able to continue on your own.
We'd have to just look on the time. I could do my best to see how we get through those. So let's see.
All right, we'll see. We'll figure it out, guys. But for sure, I don't want to miss the 200. And then, there's a big break between the 200 and the 5,000. All right, so the athletes are being introduced for the under 20. Bahamas in lane 2. Sorry, lane number 3, Taj Brown. Defending champion of Jamaica, Shaquane Gordon in lane 4. All right, favorite in here, very confident. He ran in the relays. Jahil Smichael of Bahamas in 5. In lane 6, Daniel Clark. All right, in lane 7. All right, Tonovilia Hicks of Haiti. And Grenada in lane 8, Kyle Ned, the Spice Island. All right, St. Kitts and Nevis, non-starter there, should have been in lane number 2. All right, so let's see. They've been called to their marks. And let's see what happens in this one. Not time for an ad. They're off. All right. Jamaica Shaquin. The two Jamaicans. Who will get it? Clark. It's really close. It's on the line. And they go over to hug each other. Will it be 2 gold? And they're dancing. Well, Shaquin is dancing. This is a strong performance from Team Jamaica. It's a new CARIFTA record, we're being told. So Shaquin Gordon getting that 13.19. All right, 13.19. Back to back for Shaquin. And let me tell you, Daniel Clark was very close, 13.21. And I'm telling you, a fantastic run there. And Bahamas, Taj Brown getting the bronze medal. So a strong 1-2 here for Jamaica. And Shaquin Gordon kind of clipped the first hurdle, but he composed himself and he continued. I am telling you, he's strong. But Daniel Clark ran him down. Two Jamaicans going like pretty much right at the same time at the line. Like there was no one catching them back. Ovi. All right, not hearing Ovi. I guess Ovi will. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I'm here. I'm here. Just a little bit late in coming back here, but I tell you, the Jamaicans really destroyed the field here. They took it away from all the other countries, and I tell you, the gap was about 10, 15 meters, and it was a tight finish. And, it's just based on the time, you'll know, Shaquan Gordon, 13.19, and Daniel Clark, second place, 13.21. So you see how close that one was. But, 1-2 for Jamaica. Tad Brown of Bahamas coming in third there, 13.82, and that's the top three. But Jamaicans expected to do well. But what can we say about Bahamas? Bahamas doing well too. So it's a good look here for the Caribbean, I must say. but great hurdling there by the Jamaicans.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. It's just fantastic. And in the context of that, you share the time. I just need to add to that they were running in a negative 1.4, wind speed there. So yeah. So let me tell you, big performances there from the athletes. So just to give you Shaquane Garden of Jamaica getting that championship record, CARIFTA record, 13:19. Daniel Clark of Jamaica in second, 13:21. Taj Brown of the Bahamas in the number 3 spot, 13:82. Tonovilla of Haiti in the number 4 spot, 13:96. Jail of the Bahamas in the number 5 spot, 14:02. Shane of Trinidad and Tobago, 14:16 in the number 6 spot. In the number 7 spot, Kyle Ned of Grenada, 14:30. And of course, as we shared earlier, Tejan Webb of St. Kitts and Nevis did not start. Let me just go see if I can access the chat. Guys, it's so hard to access the chat. I don't know. Sometimes I don't see the comments. All right, Mary, welcome. All right, I see you there, Tech Gaming, and sometimes I don't see the likes. All right, Ovi, I'm coming over to you.
All right, I'm here. Thank you guys for all the support so far, and we look forward for your support going ahead as well as we have just witnessed some brilliant hurdling, and we are happy that the athletes are out and running. The technical staff, they have sorted out all the issues that were there, and it is all done and dusted now. So just the event that will be coming toward us. I think it's the 800 meters final that will be coming up next, if my memory serves me right. I will confirm that for you. And as we can see, persons popping in the chat. Love when you guys are in the chat. Welcome, Winston Kelly. Winston is saying Jamaica to the world. Yes, Jamaica doing really well here. And I must mention though, I was so happy to hear Haiti's name being called in one of those hurdle races. That's really good to know that a lot of the Caribbean countries, a lot of the countries here, they in the CARIFTA, is being represented, and that's really good to have Haiti on board as well. So really good times here. So guys, if you're here with us, you're sticking and staying with us here, asking you to one, hit that thumbs up button, two, hit that subscription button, three, turn the post notification on and select all, four, invite a friend to come over to join this wonderful platform. Thank you guys so much for doing that for us. It's a great space for us to interact, to share with each other, and we respect each other most of all. So thank you for sticking and staying here with us. We really appreciate having you here. So that's what's happening right now. What's happening on the track is they're making the adjustments for the other events that will be taking place. So they'll get the hurdles off the track, and what will happen next is that the next event will definitely pop in on um yes. So thanks for being here with us as we continue to get this one going. I'm coming back over to you, my co-host.
All right, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. All right, so we should have, I'm just looking here to see. All right, so let me just take a check in here. Just listening to Shakireen and Daniel there. All right, another one too. If you're just tuning in for Jamaica and the under 20 boys. All right, so I'm just checking, guys. I'm just checking. Jamaica is doing a lot in terms of the medals, so they're just having some presentations now. So, not missing out. So, I'm just checking here. This could not be any. I must be looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay. Afternoon. This thing ain't playing good with me. All right. I'm trying to get to the schedule, guys. Can you believe it? Each time I get there, it takes me. All right, guys. So, what is going to happen is the 800 meters. I suppose. I don't know how long of a wait we're going to wait for that. All right. So, I think this is where. I don't know. Where should we take the break? Guys, we are trying to hold it out, you know. Let me just check and see how many persons here with us. All right, so we're dwindling. So guys, I think we'll have to take a break. Facing well done, Jamaica. Let me just refresh this page here. And perhaps we'll just have to come back and just talk about what it is in the context of happenings. All right, Tech Gaming is still here. All right, so just some medal presentation right now, guys. Not missing out on anything, all right? So if you hear me quiet, it's not that we're missing out on anything. Ovi, anything from your side?
Yeah, I'm still here, and we I'm still here. Nothing really from this side, but we'll stick and stay. Guys, let us know what's happening in the chat. Keep the chat going as best as possible. We're, as my co-host said, we're trying to hold this one out for you guys. So we'll let you know what is happening going forward. But we have some, as she said, we have some medal presentations happening here, and that's really nice to see. So I think, yeah, we are just awaiting the next round of events on the track, as this one is winding down slowly but surely, and we are expecting some other great performances. So if you're here with us, just check in the chat. Let us know who you're representing in terms of country. Put your flag up so that we know what is happening on your side. We want the interaction to keep going so we can get by these times when we have the downtime. And I'm not sure if we're going to be taking any calls right now, but well, let me know what's happening here. Chubbs is back, so great. Oh, that's the great news there. So, Chubbs is saying that here in CARIFTA 2026 will be held in the Spice Island, Grenada. Come get your iron done. Yes. He said, come and get your iron done. Hey, hey, hey. He's the 473 Grenada. All right. You're excited, Trump. Let me know you think you'll be in the stands for a few of those days supporting your team. But that's great news. And I'm happy that the Caribbean game goes around the Caribbean too. So, we are able to explore a little bit more of the culture of other countries. But let's see what is going to happen there. But that sounds really awesome. A spicy Carista 2026. That's going to be great. And I'm hoping that we'll all be here to witness that one. And hopefully you guys will stick and stay with us. And I guess, Chubb, that's your time to. All right, you'll be there. I guess you're going to be right there to show off on what is so wonderful about your country. So make sure you're sticking and staying with us right here. Um, yes, Faye, the hurdles are all done now, so we're currently seeing some medal presentations, and I think we're going to go into the 800 meters final soon. So that's what happened there. So yes, we'll continue to bring what's happening here. All right. That game is going to head down to Grenada to get her island. So that sounds good. So um, it's going to be a good one over there in Grenada, I am sure. So yes, we need to turn up and turn out and support the young athletes as best as possible. So apparently we're having some relay presentations, I would say. So that's what's happening there. But thank you guys for keeping the chat going. Yes, we really appreciate what is happening there. All right, so we'll get back to you as soon as possible, okay, as it relates to the medals, the medal table. And we will definitely get that information to you as soon as possible. Well, continue to stick and stay here with us, and we see what we can do on this side. So, yes, it's the medal presentation for the girls 4x100 relay. Jamaica first, Bahamas second, and the host Trinidad and Tobago in third place. Those events took place last evening. So that's what's happening here as we await the next events that will be coming up on the track soon. So continue to stick and stay with us here as we continue to bring you some updates as it relates to the Carista games here, day three in Trinidad and Tobago. But I'm not sure if my co-host is has noticed that the spectators are on one side of the stand close to the action, and it's so amazing that the rest of the stands, nobody's going over there because it's not where the action is. So you have a lot of persons concentrated in one area, and in that area you can see the little factions of that represent each country. You have a little section that you see the Bahamians, then you see the Jamaicans, and Trinidad and Tobago. Their support is the largest. So they will be all over and doing it and the right. But yes, guys, thank you for sticking and staying here with us. I'm not sure if my co-host is still here with me. Let me know if you're still here. So the we have the girls under 17 triple jump going on here. So there's an athlete here from Bahamas who's going to do the triple jump. We'll continue to stick and stay with us, guys. We see how best we can get this one goal. So the flags waving, we can see the Grenada flags, Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, we have people there supporting their team very, very well. So you can stay here with us. Make sure you're hitting the like button, hitting the subscription button, and you're checking in the chat as much as you can. So I'm going to see if I can find a few information for you. So let's see what's happening here. But we're not missing out on anything right now. It's the triple jump that is going on, and I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more about the 800 meters final as soon as we got that information coming up. But continue to stick and stay here with us. We really, really love having you here. And just drop in the chat which events you're looking forward to and which athletes you're looking forward to see. So that's what we have here. As you can see, the athletes here going well in the triple jump. So yes, that's what we have here. Not seen any new. So we are getting ready for the girls 800 meters run under 17. We're going to have Bermuda, Grenada, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and also another Grenadian athlete there. So we'll wait until it's time to do the introductions, then we'll get into the details. So we have from lane 8, it's going to be Annalisa Brown of the Grenada. She's going to run out of lane 8 here. It's the two lap around the field. So it's Jamaica's Alec Reynolds who will be running out of lane 7. And let's see what's happening here. We have Shane Lewis from Trinidad and Tobago, the local double girl. She is there, and I'm sure she's going to do her best for her country. We have Aisha Wajid of Haiti running there. Haiti is up and running and represented. That's awesome to see some Haitian in this competition. Lane 4, Kevin Gay Flower of Jamaica. She's all composure and concentration right here at the moment. So that's what is happening there. And in lane 3, we have Barbados, Shanice Brian. He is in lane 3. And we go down to lane 2, where we have Annie Loki from Grenada. So well represented here, Grenada, the Spice Island. Tell me who you're supporting in this one. And then we have Bermuda in lane 1. So we're having the athletes, they're on track, they're ready, and they're off. Standing start, clear start for this one, and they head off in this one. They the championship record is 2 minutes 09:59. for the girls under 17, 800 meters run. So let's see how this one will pan out. We have two Grenadians, two Jamaicans, we have a Haitian, we have someone from Bermuda, and Jamaica is taking the lead early in this one. How do you call this one, guys? Who do you think will take this one? So they're pretty tightly bunched at the moment as they complete 200 meters here, as the athletes come down the home stretch, almost completing 400 meters. It's quite bunched together, so not much advantage for the Jamaicans who are leading here. The bell is rung, so one more lap to go in this one. So they're coming down the back stretch in the last 400 meters of this one. It's the Jamaican who is leading here, just passed out here by the Trinidad and Tobago runner. And it's Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Haiti, Jamaica in the top three spots. This one seems going like it's going to be an interesting finish here as they come around the last bend here, and it's the Jamaicans who are taking charge of this one. The Jamaicans pull it away, and a 10, 15 meters lead for the Jamaican runner there. The second runner has about a 5 meter lead, but a well placed race by the Jamaica. Jamaica gets a one, a two, a double in this one, and that's good running here. So it's a well paced race there. I'm not sure who came in third, but I'll give you that information. But it's Ali K. Reynolds who takes this one for the Jamaica team, and it's Kevin Gabe Flower who will finish in second position for Jamaica as well. So Jamaica having a good session here. Lots of athletes finishing on the podium as we have one, two decided there for the Jamaicans, and I'll let you know who are the other athletes coming through at the moment. I got this one. There's an athlete down, unfortunately, and I'm hoping that he will be okay. Let's see if we can pick up what happened here. But lots of hustling and bustling down that back stretch. But the Jamaicans, they were always in check, trying to make sure that they keep the others away from the front of the pack here, and they were able to hold on to this one. It seems like it's Trinidad and Tobago that might have taken the third spot. Haiti was in the mix in the last few minutes of the race as well. So it's Alexei Reynolds first, Kevin Gay Fowler second, Shane Lewis of Trinidad and Tobago third, Grenada's Alisa Brown fourth, Aisha Ward of Fiji fifth, Grenada's Annie Logie sixth, Barbados Cynthia Bryan, she is seventh, and Bermuda's Americ Monio, that person there is in the eighth position. Weight race one in 2 minutes 50, 2 minutes 12:57, and that's what we have for the girls under 17. Girls under 17, 800 meters final. Jamaica taking 1-2 in that one. And we have Trinidad and Tobago getting third place there, as we have the volunteers guiding the athletes, telling them where they need to go in order to get their pictures taken and also to clear the track. So thank you guys for sticking and staying here with us. Let me hear who you're representing in the track at the track and field meet here in Trinidad and Tobago, the CARIFTA game. Who are you representing? Which team are you representing? Jamaica just getting Quinella there in the 800 meters under 17 girls. So we thank you guys for sticking and staying here with us. We really appreciate you here as we're going to get ready for the on girls under 20. I believe we'll be coming on track next. An evening here filled up with finals. So we're hoping that we are able to get all of this well sorted out here. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Let us know what you're thinking in the chat. And we're going to do a roll call soon to find out who is here, which part of the Caribbean is represented. We would really know to touch base with you. We know a few persons are here. We thank you for being here, Chubbs. We have Tree, we have Tech Gaming, who has always been here, and we really appreciate you. Mary passed through as well. I'm not sure if Mary's still here. Winston is here. Yes, we really appreciate you, and we have Cheryl as well. Fitzroy always here to support us. So we really appreciate you as we get ready for the next event on the track. So continue to stick and stay with us, guys. We're not going anywhere. We're going to try and hold this one out until we get to those 4x4 relay, which will bring the curtain down on this event. But thank you for sticking and staying here with us. Really appreciate your company. All right, guys, still here with you. Cuthbert Popo, really happy you're here with us. We acknowledge your presence. Thank you for sticking and staying here with us. We know who is going to always stick and stay with us here. We still have Tech Gaming here with us. Faye is still here with us as we get ready for the next event on the track. So let's see what will happen here. And this Faith in Jamaica 1-2. Yes, Jamaica 1-2 in the girls under 17, 800 meters. I'm going to try and dig up a little bit of information for you guys. So if you're not hearing me, I'm just trying to get some information for you regarding some medal counts. So just bear with me a few minutes. So guys, we're still here. We're not you're not missing out on anything on track right now. We still have the under 17 girls doing their triple jump as we see Bahamas heading forward there. So yes, we have the so Tech Gaming has guessed the same. Jamaica 1-2 and GT&T in third position here for that one. So not able to find that one. So what's going to happen now? We're going to have the under 17 boys, under 17 boys, 800 meters. So we have two Jamaicans in this one. We have Guyana in this one. We have Trinidad and Tobago, two Trinidad and Tobago runners. Bermuda is also here. I will give you the lineup soon. So it's Jamaica who is running out of lane 8. It's Johannes Carty who is going to kick off from lane 8 for the Jamaicans. So we're going to introductions here. And it's Bermuda Surrey Russell, and he is representing for Bermuda. Bermuda coming up and standing out and the contest. We have Brian Scott from Trinidad and Tobago. He's in lane 6. And then we have Luke Plummer of Jamaica in lane 5. He is ready for this one. And Trinidad and Tobago, Dario Whiteman, in lane 4, looks very strong. And, I think he's going to be in the mix for the medals for this one. But I could be wrong. We have Tyree Thomas here in lane 3 from Grenada. And that's how things are going here in lane 2. It's Guyana, coming in Bryson here for Guyana. And in the the final spot there, it seems like I'm not sure which country that one is, but I'll definitely get this one out for you as soon as I figure this one out. As the athletes are told to relax a little bit as they're going to get ready again for that standing start for this 800 meters race. Half mile race here as the athletes are in the set position and they go right now. As there's a strong start to this one, and they will definitely cut over as soon as they hit the first 200 or so meters. They'll cut over into lane 1, and let's see who's leading this one so far. Uh, Tightly bunched here are the athletes in this one. Not a lot of separation for them here. Which team are you representing in this one? Is it TNT? Is it Bermuda? Is it Guyana? Is it Jamaica? Who do you think will take this one as they come down the home stretch here? They come down the home stretch here, just trying to establish some good positions here. Jamaicans to the front. Trinidad and Tobago right there in touching distance here with the team here as they head out down this one. Really, really good running here from the boys so far. They're still bunched together as they come down the back stretch. The championship record is 1 minute 51:79. Let's see if these boys will be able to cover this in a faster time and take this one. It's two Jamaicans, two Trinidad and Tobago runners. The Trinidad and Tobago runners, they're pulling away here, leading this one, and they're coming into the final stretch. Let's see how this one will end here as we have Trinidad and Tobago running away with this one. And let's see how this one will go. A beautiful run here. The record won't be in jeopardy, but a lot of noise in the crowd. It's Jamaica 2-3 for this one, and Trinidad 1-4. But a brilliant run there by the TNT runner. Paced his race really, really well and took charge of it in the last 200 meters. And it's a gold medal for T and T in the males under 17, in the males under 17 800 meters final, run by Brian Scott. Brilliant run by him, and well deserved. Paced his race really well, kept with the leading pack, and made his move in the last 200 meters and dismissed the field. No competition as it relates to how this one went. He did really, really well and was able to knock this one. Uh, so great run on this one. TNT doing really well. Luke Plummer second for Jamaica, and the other Jamaican came in third. It was a tussle between the two Jamaicans for medal. Johannes Carty he came in a third. So, Jamaica 2-3 for this one. And then the Trinidad and Tobago runner, they're taking this one, going. So, great. Yes, we are going to continue. Thank you guys for sticking and staying. All right, taking care of yourself there. Really happy having you here. So you can stick around for the interaction. We love that very much. But yes, good going there in that race there. So let's see what will happen here. So continue to stick and stay with us. Continue to stick and stay with us. We really appreciate having you here with us. So it's Brian Scott coming in first, Jamaica Luke Plummer in second, Johan Starkey from Jamaica in third. We have Darian Whiteman fourth from Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada Tyrese Thomas in five, Diana Bryson Anderson in six, and we have that's the top six there for this one. So thank you guys for sticking in and staying here with us. So thanks for covering this one here with us. Thank you for sticking and staying. We really appreciate you to continue to be here with us. We really love and appreciate your company. So we just had the girls under 17 and also the boys under 17. So we're going to wait the rest of the events coming forward here. So let's see how this one pans out. We really appreciate you. So let us continue to see how this one on here as we see the athletes coming out. It seems to be the girls under 20 who are coming out for their 800 meters final. We'll give you some more information as things pans out here. But continue to stick and stay with us. We really appreciate you. I'm coming back into the chat. I'm seeing Chubb saying that big up Trinidad and Tobago for the goal. Jamaica, same way, silver and bronze. Yes, we have to support our athletes despite all. So, yes, really good run here by the Trinidad and Tobago athletes there, and also the Jamaicans doing well as well. So really good race there. But the Trinidad and Tobago paced this race really well, and he did not have any challenges. Brian Scott, the Trinidad and Tobago runner, and he was able to salute his countrymen when he crossed the line, and that was good to see. He was, getting the crowd all riled up with his performance. So thank you for sticking and staying here with us, guys. Remember, if you're just joining us, please hit the subscription button, hit the like button, that thumbs up button, and remember to turn your post notification on as we sit here and stay with you in order to get you to be abreast of what is happening here. Remember, this is a safe space for us to communicate about the track and field, and we really and truly appreciate having you here with us. Thank you for just being here. We love having you here with us. So we're awaiting the next one. So it's going to be the under 20 800 meters girls on track. Natalia Gould of Jamaica setting that record in 2008. So we'll go through the starting lineup for you in a moment. So we will definitely share that with you. So we're ready for the 800 meters. We're ready for the 800 meters. So let's see what's going to happen here as the athletes are ready. So quite a few athletes in this one here. We have a big field for this one. A few of the ladies having a few more than more than one person in that one. But away to start here, and the ladies are heading around the top here, and we have a few Jamaicans, a few Trinidad and Tobago runners, a few Bahamians in this one as well. A lot of athletes in this one, and a person trying to avoid being tripped here. About 16, I would say, athletes in this race. So a little bit more than we are, used to. But they come around and down the back stretch. They're coming into that home straight. It's Jamaica who is leading, and we have the Barbadian athletes. They're coming forward, and they're going to get the bell now. So the bell has been rung here. One lap to go in the 800 meters race. Who is your pick for this one? Who is your pick? Who do you think will take this one? Do you think it's another gold medal for Jamaica? Or will it be one or another country that will step up? Another one for TNT, maybe? What do you say as I'm browsing through the chat and game is so where's everyone? Well, not everyone is here, but we're sticking and staying with whoever is here as we have the athlete here coming away. It's Jamaica in second. Not sure of the country that's in front, but she's doing really well here as they come around into that home stretch. Let's see if she'll be cut down. The Jamaican athlete is making a move here. It's going to be a sprint off on a finish here, but the Jamaican won't be able to cut the lead there, and it's going to be a win here. Beautifully run race and a well timed one, and it's going to be, I think, a second and third for Jamaica, but a beautiful race run. And I'll give you some more information on this one as soon as the results are populated. So let us go with this one. So it's going to be Michelle Smith from the Virgin Islands. So she is the person who took that one, Michelle Smith from the Virgin Islands. Brilliant run by her and well deserved as she wraps herself in her flag now and, really represented her country very, very well. So U.S. Virgin Islands, they have taken that one. Cindy Rose of Jamaica taking second place here for Jamaica here, making it on the podium yet again. And also Jamaica in third position. I'll give you the name of the athlete that is in the third position as soon as I get that one up. But thank you for sticking and staying here for us Is there anyone from from the U.S. Virgin Islands here? Let's hear that one in the chat. Let me know who you're supporting. And we have Joby Rose from Jamaica in third place. So it's at second and third for Jamaica in this one. We thank you guys for sticking and staying here with us. Not seeing a lot of Grenada here with us. We were treated to some oil down information earlier, and also some information from Chubbs that the CARIFTA 2026 might be there in Grenada. Hopefully that's what will happen. That would be nice. But on track here is the U.S. Virgin Island that is winning that one, taking it in grand style. Jamaica getting second and third in that one. So beautiful running there. Beautiful running there by the athletes. So brilliant running here. So we're gonna have the under 20 males coming in for their 800 meters final. So yes, so the U.S. Virgin Islands taking that one. And just let me know which event you are waiting for this evening here. We want you to just what is the one that. So let's go to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Michelle Smith first, Cindy Rose second from Jamaica. Jamaica's Jovi Rose third, Barbados Ashley Simmons fourth, Grenada and Amelia Samuel fifth, Barbados Daniel Heath sixth, Trinidad and Tobago in Amaris fourth, seventh, and Anna Charles eighth from Antigua and Barbuda. So that's what we have in here. We're still at the Hazy Crawford Stadium here and watching things unwind from this Carifta game. Thank you guys for sticking and staying here with us. As Cheryl touches into the comment and says Jamaica, Jamaica is the world. And that's what we say when we're in Jamaica. Who else is representing? Jamaica is represented here by Cheryl. Who else is going to let us know who they're representing in this one? Please put that in the chat so that we're able to connect here. Really want to hear from you. And we try to keep this one going here. We still have triple jump going on the track, on the infield here as the athletes are vying away here for those medals. So really, really happy that that happened. So lots of opportunities here for these athletes, and they are really doing themselves really, really proud. We see the results from the triple jump. So it's Grenada's Christiana Charles who won. Johnson from Bahamas, JJ Jose from then free cover bronze, and we have Martinique coming in with silver there, just missing that a little bit. Just so we have a melody from Martinique there. We have Jamaica, Tishani Armstrong in fourth position, and Noor Malvaganga from Martinique in fifth, Baham Ahmad coming in the sixth position there. So, yes, that's what we have. We're going to head over to the males. They're going to come on track right now for the. They're going to come on track now for the 800 meters event. So, well, give you that lineup as soon as possible. So thank you guys for sticking and staying with us. Kenroy Levy is the holder of the record 1987 for this one in this event. So we have two Jamaicans, two Guyanese runners in this one, and we have Trinidad and Tobago being represented in this one as well as Grenada. I'll give you the 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 lineup as soon as I get that one. So bear with me for that one. So we'll see exactly how this one will pan out. So the athletes were ready and they are off for this one. Didn't do the lineup for this one, but the athletes are off. This one looks like it's going to be uh, a fast race here. So let's see what happens here with this one. Athletes bustling and hustling for the front as they come around, complete about to complete the first 400 meters of this one. Seem to be Barbados in that front there, with Jamaica coming up beside them, and we have Grenada coming up here as they will take the bell, and the Jamaicans moving forward into the lead, holding the inner part of the track. As I come back to the chat, we see David Lockhart. Thank you for coming in, David. Happy Monday to you as well. He said to all my Caribbean family and friends from the Bahamas. Bahamas in the building. Thank you, David, for touching base with us. We're currently seeing the under 20 800 meters finals here. The championship record is 1 minute 48.95. As we see Jamaica leading this one, Barbados in hot pursuit of this one. And let's see what happens. Jamaica seem to have this one. Grenada finishing strongly. It's going to be a tough battle for this one. A strong finish here by Grenada. Let's see how this one will happen. I think that Jamaica might just hold on. It's going to be close for the first position. The Barbados will get third, but it's interesting to see how this one, the late surge by the Grenadian athlete there, and they could have just outdid the Jamaican there. It's a tight call, and the officials they will make the final call on this one. But the Barbadian, he has secured a third place, a medal for his country. So there's lots to sort out in this one, as it was a close, it was a close finish there, close finish there. So let's see what will happen here. So let's see what happens. So it's Jamaica getting the first one, Grenada getting number two. Brilliant run there in the end. And it's going to be Barbados for number three for this one. But the Grenadian athlete did a really lots of work there. And, Aaron Morris from Barbados getting the third spot. I'll give you some more information as they unravel here. But a brilliant, brilliant run here by the, the Grenadian athlete there and almost inching it. I tell you, if they had two more steps to make, if they had just probably 5 more meters in this race, it would be the Jamaicans who would have taken that one. The finish was that close. He did a lot of work in the last few minutes of that race to shut down the lead the Jamaican had, but it was just too much for him to close down, and that's what happened in this one. So thank you for sticking and staying here, and I see something Grenada. Yes, Grenada doing a really, really well here, and they won themselves a bronze, not a bronze, a silver medal, forgive me, please. A brilliant run there. And I'll give you some more information as soon as it is available. Guys, if you're here, you haven't hit the like button, haven't hit the subscription button, please ask you to support us in that way because that will help our channel to continue to grow so we can cover more events here and we can facilitate the talks and conversation. So it's the Jamaican just edging out Grenada for the 800 meters under 20, just edging him out. And let's give you the results. So Jamaica, Siobhan Jarrett won in the 151.90 ahead of D'Angelo Brown of Grenada, 151.21. Barbados Aaron Morris, 151.90 for third place. Tirana, Sister Gerard, he came third. Diana Javon, Shaquille Robert came in third, and that sorry came in fourth, and that's pretty much what we have here in terms of the so came in Diana coming in fifth with Javon, sixth with Kadan, Joel coming in Morgan of Jamaica coming in seventh, and we had Carlos from SXM coming in third. So SXM, let's see which country that is. So St. Martin coming in the eighth position. So thank you for sticking and staying here with us. We really appreciate you a lot as we have this one going forward. So we'll check to see what we'll have next on track. But we're done with the 800 meters here. Jamaica doing really well, and we are happy to see the U.S. Virgin Islands doing well too. You know, Grenada doing well. A lot of the countries are up and running in this direction. We really appreciate that. As we said, we really love to see the wide range of athletes that are participating. Coming back to the chat, Cheryl is saying, Jamaica, sweet, sweet Jamaica. We now left, yeah. All right, great job, Cheryl, representing your country. Represent your country in the chat. Cheryl is representing Jamaica. Which other country is here? We saw St. Vincent a bit earlier. We know that Grenada was here, Bahamas here, but let's see who is still here with us now. Let's do a roll call. Let's just check in. Roll call, roll call, roll call. Let's see who is here. Rep your country in the chat, please. We really appreciate you doing that. So let me know what's going to come up after this one. But we are done with the 800 meters. So let's see what will be next on the block for us. But thank you for sticking and staying here with us. We really appreciate you. So yes, let's see what will happen. So we just saw the 800 meters under 20s and under 17s. So let's just see what will happen next as we continue to go through this one. So we're seeing medals. You're not missing out on anything. It's Jamaica, Trinidad, and Barbados for the 4x100 relays. The presentation happening there. So we're seeing presentation. It's the under 20 Jamaican that winning that one ahead of Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados. So we're not missing anything right now, but I'll let you know what we'll have next on track. We know that the 4x1, sorry, the 4x4s are coming up soon. So let's see what will come up later on in this one. So yes, thank you for sticking and staying here with us. So we're having medal ceremonies. Then we're going to have the girl. Let's see what's happening here. So we're going to have the 200 meters of finals in a moment. So we'll have a little bit of down period here. We'll have the 200 meters finals, both the under 17s and under 20s. So that should be coming up about a 6:05 there in the Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, we are going. So coming back to the chat, so Vernon is representing St. Lucia. Pick up yourself, Vernon, and St. Lucia. Really loving loving that you're here with us. And Lindy, Renee is saying that I'm waiting to see the 200 meters final. Yeah, that's going to be a cracker jacker here. Tech Gaming, now going nowhere. He is right here representing Jamaica and Bahamas. Really happy to see you guys here. Continue to rep in the chat. So let's give you some results for the top with Jamaica winning first and second. Ray, Disparo Ray winning first and Devontae Edwards second, 9.66 and 18.73. Grenada's Dylan Logan taking the bronze medal with 15.80. So that's the podium spot there for the shot put. Things happening there in the infield while others are doing things on the out on the track. So really doing well here is all the athletes doing really, really well. So thank you guys for sticking on the staying here with us. We have those 200 meters race coming up, and then we'll have a few more stuff happening, and then we'll definitely go and continue with this one. So yeah, we have those coming up in just a moment. So at about 6:05, I think those will be coming up. So in about 15 or so minutes, probably about 11 minutes. So about 11 minutes away, if all is going according to the time that we're seeing here. So thank you for in and staying here with us. Really and truly appreciate your company. Bringing up all the persons from Grenada, Jamaica, St. Lucia. Those are the persons who kept in here. And Lindy, what's is that St. Lucia, your flag? I'm not seeing so clearly, but I guess it could be. Oh, okay, so Lindy, tell me which country you're representing, Lindy. Really appreciate that. But we definitely look out for is it JD Emmanuel? JD Emmanuel. So we're going to definitely look out for her. I guess this person will be running in the 200 meters. So we'll definitely. Oh, okay, so it's St. Lucia. Thank you so much. Looking on the screen here, it looks like it was, kind of a little bit small. But pick up yourself. We are going to say big up for all the persons here in St. Lucia. What is a popular meal there in St. Lucia, Lindy, one of the favorites there. We heard about the oil down from Grenada. We know about the Dublin from Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica, you know the rice and beef curry goat, curry chicken, jerk chicken. We know all of those. When we talk about curry chicken, we talk about curry chicken, chicken curry. That's also Trinidad, Guyana as well. What is something that you guys have over there in St. Lucia that is really, really popular? Let me know as soon as you can. You can touch base with me in the chat at any point in time, guys. So just looking at what's left on the table for us to do today, we have the 200 meters coming up at the top of finals coming up at the top of the hour. And then we will have the 4 by one. They are going to come in at about 7:20. So we'll have a little break in between the 200s and 7:20. We might go a little bit quiet during those times for us to recoup and get ready for those events. But otherwise, we will be right here. We're not going to leave you dry. We're all going to be here supporting each other. So coming back to the chat, Lily said saltfish and green fish. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Thanks for sharing that one. Saltfish and green fish. Okay, it's a popular dish there. So we're learning about the Caribbean here. So we learn about the iodine, now we learn about the saltfish and green fish. We use a little bit of saltfish in Jamaica too. It's a part of our national dish, actually. Saltfish, Ackee and saltfish, a national dish in Jamaica here. So thanks for hearing that one. So green pig and starfish, St. Lucia dish there. That's a popular dish in St. Lucia. So thank you so much. And JD Manuel, where hopefully you're listening to us somewhere there and knowing that Wendy Renee is wishing you all the best in the 200 meters race coming up. And we definitely look out for JD Emmanuel in those 200 meters. Just stick and stay here with us. We really appreciate you all. So you're not missing out on anything where they're doing medal presentations here, and we'll get those. It might be for the hurdles, and I'll let you know exactly what those are for, right? As soon as I get it. So it is the medal ceremony rather for the guys here. Let's see what event that one is for. Not able to see that just yet, but let's see what is happening right now. So presentation going, and that's what's happening. Not missing out on any information, guys. So let me come back to the chat and hear what's happening here. We have a watch party for. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That's great. That is great, and that's the kind of support we want to give for the athletes. So let me read this out. So Lindy saying that they have a watch party for Jada for JD, sorry, I'm using the JD Emmanuel right now, and that's awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope she gives you guys something in return for your loyalty and your commitment to her. But continue to support her, win, lose, or draw. A strong team like you behind her will only push her to go further. So stick and stay with that young lady. And guys, just to bear in mind that, when these athletes qualify for the CARIFTA Games, it's saying that, yes, we are, good enough to compete in the Caribbean. But when they actually made it to, the finals, you're like, at worst, they're the eighth fastest person in the Caribbean. If they won the race or wins the race, then they are going to be the fastest in the Caribbean based on who was there. So it's a lot. It's just being there, making it to a final, and they have done themselves so forth. So continue to stick and stay with them, continue to support them, and continue to provide them with all they need to go on. Continue to stick and stay with us, guys. We are about 5 minutes or so away from the start of this one. We see the 100-meter hurdle presentation going on there. So, yes, lots of things happening on the field right now as we await the 200 meters races coming through. Thank you for sticking and staying with us, Jamaica. And we really, really happy. We're really, really happy for you guys. So no matter where you're from, we are happy you're here with us. We are from Jamaica, but we support the Caribbean, as we would say, one Caribbean, one Jamaica, one voice in education. So that's what we're having here. So thank you for sticking and staying here with us. So we know who Lindy is looking for. Anybody else is looking for out for any athlete that will be on show in the 200 meters? Let us know in the chat. Let us know that in the chat. So we'll continue to push on with this one. Really, really happy to have you guys here. As we see Bernard Phoenix chipping in here, 200 finals. He's saying that the St. Lucia team is we're taking it awesome, awesome, awesome. We're looking forward to seeing that. And we love the support, Bernard. Thank you for being here with us. And tell us which athlete you're looking forward to seeing. Incognito is here. Let's go, JD. Let's go. Wow. So the team is really here to figure out what is going to happen here. And I'm hoping that maybe Emmanuel does well. Lots of support here in the chat for her moments away. Is she going to be participating in the under 20 or under 70? Let me know in the chat so we quote Mr. Eddie Attal. Is he under 17 or under 20? Just let me know that in the chat. But JD, we are looking out for you as we see the 100 meters under 20 hurdles being presented, the medals being presented, Jamaica taking first and third in that one. So that's pretty, pretty good there, but moments away from the 200 meters. Thank you, Bernard. It's under 17, so she's going to be up on the track next. So whenever they hit the track, so we'll definitely give you what is happening here as it relates to JD, and hopefully he does really well in that one. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on the track there. So based on my time, we should be having the 200 meters coming up in just a moment. So I'll take a few minutes, guys, just to refresh myself just before the start of the 200, and then I will be back. So I'm not going anywhere. Just going to be a little silent for a few seconds, and then I'll come right back. All right, guys, I'm still here, just touching back in base. So, guess what? They're all done with the presentations. The under 17 girls, they're out there. They are getting their blocks all set and settled. So, yes, guys, so the 200 meters up and running the track is all set up, not ready for the races yet. So they're just getting things in place. But forgive me for keeping in and out. I'm riding and whistling here, so you might hear my kids in the background. So sorry about that. It's a little bit distracting, but I'll do my best to cover this one out. And so, yes, so we'll definitely come into this one. So let me come back to the chat. Olive, there's a good evening. Yes, sorry, you can't see India. Yes, sorry, you can't see this one. Just a moment, please. Yes, so we don't have right to show video of this, so you won't be able to see, but we'll do our best to describe this one for you. So things are running a little bit behind time. So there are a few other events that they're fitting in. So you're not missing out on anything, I promise you. So we are awaiting the 200 meters event. So definitely looking forward for that one. So as soon as that one is up and running, I'll come back in and we'll get that all sorted out. But stick and stay with us here, guys.
All right, guys. Welcome one, welcome all. All right, we're happy to have you guys here with us. I don't know what you're doing for the likes, but I feel like everyone here now should at least hit that thumbs up button as well as that subscription button. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear in the chat. All right, so just give me some confirmation if you're hearing me loud and clear there in the chat. All right, thank you so much, Lucian. All right, incognito. All right, good. Bernard, fantastic. All right, yes, guys, check in. Now is that time. Check right in. Let us know who is here. Roll call. All right, we're doing a little roll call here. All right, the 200 meters. That's coming up next. Cayman Islands. Under 17 girls. Thank you, Leslie. All right, Bahamas is still here in the chat. So Jamaica there. And Avi, thanks for holding it down. So, guys, you know we
Most
deserve.
welcome.
Go again, Avi.
I'm saying you're most welcome. You're most welcome.
I still need you.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I told them
Fantastic.
that I'll be tipping in and out, but for the most part, we have been really, really good.
Okay, that's
So,
fantastic. And I guess no hiccups from my side.
I know it's from your side.
Okay, that's
So
good.
we're looking out for JD Emmanuel. A lot of persons they're having a watch party for JD Emmanuel. He's from St. Lucia, running in under 17 200 meters. So they're all ready for to support her in that one. So they're really tuned in and ready for the 200 meters.
JD, so that's under 17 boys? Oh, under
Um,
17 girls. Okay, JD
yes,
Emmanuel. Okay.
yes,
All right, yeah. So JD will have to get past like Rihanna Scott. So let's see, Team Bahamas. All right, are you ready? All right, so in lane one, Trinidad and Tobago, Michaelia Grandison. Lane two, Cayman Islands, Daquana Owell. Lane three, Kezera Thomas, Bahamas. Lane four, Rihanna Scott of Jamaica. Lane five, Brian Ward of Bahamas. Lane six, JD Emmanuel, and perhaps the favorite here. All right,
yeah,
St. Lucia. Lane number seven, Mackenzie Crab of British Virgin Islands. And lane eight, Tyra Fenton, all right, of Antigua and Barbuda. All right, so JD, we have anyone from St. Lucia here in the chat? All right, St. Lucia
yeah,
Incognito is here. All right,
yes.
Olive is watching from the Bahamas. Bernard is saying, let's go, JD. All right, Sonia is here. Welcome, Sonia. Come on, guys, we got to get the numbers up. And right as we're saying that, the numbers are going up. So come on, guys. Let's go. Team Bahamas. It's now, it's the 200 meters. Then I think we have a distance race in between. And then the 4x4s. Come on, guys. Edward, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. St. Lucia. What is St. Lucia known for? All right. JD, the favorite in this one. All right, so come on, come on, come on. Let us know what St. Lucia is known for. Valerie, 242 all day. Valerie reaching. So you know so the things just ready for start. So you go. Vanet, welcome, welcome. Rihanna Scott is there, but I'm telling you, JD is a favorite for this one. Team Bahamas for the win. All right, so this is what's happening here in the chat. Come on, who is here from St. Lucia? Let's know what St. Lucia is known for. Christabel is saying 758. We know Julian Alfred is there, But I mean, like food, what's the food there in St. Lucia? Come on, guys, come on.
Hold on, hold,
758.
hold, hold,
Christabel.
hold on a little bit. So let me tell you what they're all about. Lindy, let me both here. They're known for saltfish and green pig. Here it's a popular dish over there.
Saltfish
So
and
anytime
what?
green pig.
Green
So
fig.
anytime,
Okay, yeah,
yes,
show off for me.
yes. So anytime you go over there, make sure you grab yourself some saltfish and green pig. That is nice over there, really nice over there. I know a little bit of saltfish from Jamaica, so just mix that with the green pig, and you have your special dish. So make your boast on behalf of the St. Lucians. Big up yourself, all the persons from St. Lucia, and we're looking out for Miss Emmanuel in that race
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Uh,
And Christabel, you'll have to tell me if you're related to Julian Alfred. All right, they're off. All right, JD Manuel is powering. JD is already out. JD had a fantastic start. Let's see who can catch JD. All right, JD is running. And JD is going to get it. JD, but they will not get past Emmanuel. She powers out very fast. You can see that she lost some momentum, but the way she started, so powerful, like it's almost impossible for the athletes to catch her. So JD Emmanuel. So you know what? Ovi soon, St. Lucia will have a relay team, Julian Alfred, JD Emmanuel. You see what we're talking about. All right, guys. So St. Lucia taking this one for sure. And I'll give you the updates in a little bit. I think Team Bahamas would get the number 2 spot there, and yes, Kezera, all right, get the number 2 spot there for Team Bahamas. Beautiful color, other color blue there work for the race. St. Lucia blue and Team Bahamas blue.
But we not see apart from incognito, we not see the rest of persons who are representing the St. Lucians. So now with
And
okay,
big up to
Caroline come there.
Antigua and Barbuda Tyra for getting that number 3 spot. But JD, I'm telling you, fly off the bend. Yeah. You have to have that strong finish to catch JD. That's the situation. So JD at the race from the start.
Yeah,
So
and just looking back at that race, the first couple of strides that she made, she shut down the person ahead of her,
yes, that's
and
it.
she burnt the corners, she burnt the bend, and coming into the home stretch, there was no one to hold her back, no one to catch her. Brilliant run there by JD Emmanuel, and representing St. Lucia very well there.
Yeah, for sure. One to look out for the future for sure. JD Emmanuel. All right, and that's 2347 for JD Emmanuel. All right, Kezera Thomas, Bahamas 2367. Tyra Fenton of Antigua and Barbuda 2368. Brian Ward, Bahamas 2411. Next, Rihanna Scott of Jamaica 2435. Then Menzie Mackenzie Crab there. BVI 2440, followed by Daquana Oil of Cayman Islands 2460. And Michaela Grandison of Trinidad and Tobago I am having here did not start. Alright, so that's the situation there. Are we at over 50 in the chat here? And let's see, Telian is saying St. Lucia, and I see the green figs and saltfish, avocado and cucumber in a dish. And Incognito is saying Julian Alfred, JD, Naomi, and possibly, is this Asian? Lorenzin? Alright, upcoming 4 by 100 relay team. I guess you guys listening to me, yeah? Alright, and oh, alright. We see that. Thanks for the love, guys. Please take a trip to St. Lucia for Carnival on the 21st and 22nd of July 2025. Alright, guys, we're getting an invite to St. Lucia. Alright, you said the 21st and 22nd. So we get invite. We have Grenada to go to, St. Lucia, Bahamas, cause we can't left out Bahamas. You know me doubles friends them. Yeah, man. But the love has been real. One Caribbean. Valerie saying all islands step up this year. CARIFTA mini Olympics, and that's how it should be. Come on, guys. I don't know if you have yet hit that like button, but if you have not, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscription button, you know. It is definitely important for you to do that. So please give us the support. We really appreciate the support. All right. And, we have been here for quite a bit now. If you check how long this live has been going on, I had to step out for a minute, but really appreciate you guys, being here with us. Come on, guys. We're doing this for you too, trust me. All right, 200 meters under 17 boys. Avi, do you want to take this one?
I'll do my best to take this one home. I'll do my best with this one. So, we have the boys all ready in this one. Any favorites for this one?
Maybe, is it lane tree? I don't know.
All right. So off they go. Team start. And we have somebody here in the middle of the park doing really, really, really well
Yeah,
as we
man,
come
lane
into this
tree.
home stretch here. And it's going to be in that Bahamas or in that St. Lucia from about lane three. Brilliant
It's
run
lane
here.
tree, yeah.
Brilliant run, run a beautiful curve, and it's the Bahamas who takes this one. A really brilliant run from lane three. He slowly made his way around, but when he came into the home stretch, he totally dismissed the field, and he was Egan Neely from Bahamas taking this one in 21-22. So brilliant run by him. I saw the person in the blue there coming around is that the British Virgin Islands. So it's Keandre Fred. He came in second, had a good run around the curves, brilliant start, and came off the curve in a good position, but wasn't able to win that one. But represented himself really well. And we have Darian Belgrave of Barbados coming in the third position here. For our Barbados standing up and be counted here in this one. But, the British Virgin Islands athlete had a brilliant start. But, the athlete there from Bahamas, he held his nerve well and did the job down the homestead.
Fantastic, yeah. So this is another fantastic win for Bahamas. All right, so Barbados taking the bronze in this one. Darian Belgrave. All right, under 20 girls. All right, they're in the Frederick sisters. They're from Trinidad and Tobago. You know, doubles. You are my friends, you know. They're coming up in the 200 meters, but Dakri and Shania Douglas, they'll have to get past those two. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. But wonderful girls. Soleil and Sane. All right. So we'll definitely see what happens. So they have gone to a feature with them, but we're not getting any. Well, I'm not hearing anything from that. So, all right, perhaps no. All right, you're not missing out. So they've gone to a feature with the twins from Trinidad and Tobago, Soleil and Sane, the Frederick twins. And it's their last CARIFTA. Okay. All right, so big up to Sean Miller of Bahamas, record holder in this event. And as I shared with you, this one is going to be lit. And let me just tell you the lane draws. All right, for this one, it's going to be a big one. Sophia Swindle of U.S. Virgin Islands in 1. Jamaya Nabi of Bahamas in 2. Sanae Frederick of Trinidad and Tobago in 3. Brian Barnett of Haiti in 4. Shania Douglas of Jamaica in 5. All right, Soleil Frederick of Trinidad and Tobago in 6. Sabrina Dockery of Jamaica in 7. And Chatelia Dorset of the Bahamas in 8. All things considered, if Dockery holds it, she should win this one. And I'll have Jamaica 1-2. It's just that Shania Douglas is not going to be next to Dockery, but she'll be behind Dockery. So she'll be able to time her race and push herself to get there. And who knows, what if Shania Douglas should win this and do the double double? She is the 100 winner for this one. But any mistake in this one, we can look for the Frederick twins, and I would say perhaps Soleil. All right, so we'll see what happens, and Soleil is between the Jamaicans. So Shania Douglas in 5, Soleil is in 6, Sabrina Dockery in 7. But you know, let's just say a prayer. All right, and wait for this one. All right, they're being called to their marks. Looks like someone did not turn up. Like about lane 2. Nabi of the Bahamas missing. All right, they're off. Clean start. Let's see what Docker does. Frederick is going very well. Shania Douglas is coming. Dockery has faded. Shania Douglas is running. It's Shania Douglas going for it. Dockery is nowhere there yet. It's Shania Douglas of Team Jamaica. I tell you about this young lady. Her leadership is Shania Douglas. And I don't know if Dockery got even the bronze. So we'll have to wait and see. Shania Douglas. And I remember that community member from UK. I remember, was it last year or 2 years ago, when you were calling and you tell us about Shania Douglas. Trust me. So well done, Shania Douglas. And the double. And she is giving congratulations to those around her. And this one is going to come as a surprise for Shania. So Soleil is looking. All right, so it's Soleil is not sure if she's leaving with a medal. Shania Douglas is still waiting for the results, but the winner is clear. So we'll just have to see. This one is close. The winner for sure. But why are the results taking so long? I'm trying to figure this out, guys. For sure is Shania Douglas. So the results cannot come. And, let me just see. Because it's so close, Trinidad is there. They have to be careful here. So Shania Douglas clearly is the winner. You had Dockery coming in, the Frederick twins. And it may look like Dockery getting the second or one of the twins. Maybe Soleil get the second or Dockery between those two, but it's very close. So either will get second and wow. It's really close. I can see why it's taking this long, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have 2 silver. Or let's see here. So we're waiting for the confirmation. This was a fantastic run, guys. We know. So Shania Douglas doing the triple. So the twins are celebrating, so I'm not sure. Did they get second and third? Or they're saying goodbye to CARIFTA? We're still waiting for the results, guys. Think we're getting it. All right. All right, so let me just tell you now. So Jamaica is getting first and bronze. Something is wrong with this result, guys. All right, Shania Douglas, 2302, clear winner. They give Soleil second, 2343. They give Dockery, 2345, the number 3 spot. Then they give Bahamas, Dorset, 2345, same time as Dockery. And they give Sanea, Frederick, 2346. But I think the twins, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't think I was seeing Bahamas, but let's leave it to them to figure that out. Brian Barnett of 80, 2396. Sophia Swindle, 2476 of VI. Wow. That one was. Ovi, I'm coming over to you. That one was super, super close. I mean, the winner was clear. All right, so just
Yes,
waiting. Okay.
for sure, the winner was clear, but the other positions really a blanket finish there for the second place to decide the bronze and the silver and the bronze. But um, as they said, it was the Trinidad and Tobago runner there, Frederick coming in second and Doctor third. But it's a tight one. It's a really tight
It's a
one,
tight
and
one, and I feel
yeah,
too, even with Frederick coming in second, like it was hard to separate Frederick and Dockery. And then the other twin sister was pretty much there. I don't know, I can't remember seeing Bahamas, but maybe I missed Bahamas, but it was close. But then the other
yeah,
twin sister,
Bahamas was there on the outside of Doctor, so it was a blanket finish. So you had Doctor and then Bahamas to the outside, then the Frederick
but
sister on the inside.
at one point, I believe Haiti was there, so that is why I'm just a little bit confused. But
No,
then,
no,
perhaps I'm missing that because Haiti's time is 2476 according to them, which is sorry 2396, which is far out from. I even thought the other twin sister would have been closer than the time for the Bahamian
that's the
Dorset.
one in the lane three.
Yes, over that
I'm
side.
yeah. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that
I
one
don't
is
know the
really
things differently.
confusing. Yeah.
Yeah, I would need to see a picture of that one. But you know, Shania Douglas, boy, what a step up for her. She
Yes.
conquered a brilliant run by her,
A
and she
fantastic
deserved the medal.
championships for her.
Yeah. Yeah, but I tell you, I think a lot of persons will still be in, questioning that one. It's going to be a really tight one, and I guess they used all they had, and we have to just respect their decision.
Yeah, and maybe they just say, you know what, let our country suffer it, yeah, man. So they put in one and take out the other. Because even with the second position, like it was so close to separate because Sully and Duck and then the other twin on the outside. So maybe they just say, you know what, let's give one and let's just take one for the team. So perhaps that was the situation. Do you want to take this one?
No, you go ahead with this one.
All right, all right. So we have the under 20 boys coming up. All right, all right. Jamaica, Gallimore, perhaps the fastest here in the field, but we'll see what happens. So I'll just give you the lineup. They're on their marks at this point. So one Trinidad Chinapu, two Trinidad Cole, then three Guyana Walton, four Jamaica, and they're off. Let's see here. Junior Gallimore of Jamaica is going. All right, Foreman of Jamaica. Barbados is coming. Foreman of Jamaica is running. And Jamaica seems to get it. Or is it Barbados? That one was close. That one was so, so close. Maybe Barbados got it. He's celebrating, but let's see. But it was very close, perhaps. Let's see. Gallimore of Jamaica got the bronze, apparently, but the gold medal. Let's see. Another close one. The Barbadian celebrating there. So Jaden Green, Gallimore. So let's see here. Barbados is celebrating before the results. But let's see what the results say. All right, they embrace. Barbados got it. All right, 29 streak. All right, under 20 CARIFTA champion. Fantastic run from Team Barbados there. Congratulations to him. Jamaica, they'll settle for silver and bronze. All right. Tyrese Foreman 29.5. Junior Gallimore 21.01. So fantastic there for Team Jamaica as well. But you can't take anything from, Jaden Green of Barbados. Like, he came back very well in this one. So Green, is strong. And so he was able to just, so Foreman just needed to power a little bit more. All right. And that was the difference there for sure. Guys, interesting stuff. All right, so welcome one, welcome all, and Valerie saying congratulations, Barbados. And that was close for second and third. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. So welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, come on, come on. It's time to hit that like button. Hit that subscription button. What are you waiting for? Ovi, talk to us.
Yeah, a brilliant run there by Jaden Green. He really did well to hold off the Jamaican. And, one of the Jamaicans was closing really fast on him. But he showed his strength, came off the curve pretty well, and, did a good, performed a brilliant race. And he must be commended. Barbados being represented.
Fantastic. So they're just interviewing the Frederick sisters. So I'm supposing that Shania Douglas will come soon. Fantastic twins. Well spoken. All right, so fantastic. All right, so Soleil and Sane, there. I guess last time we were seeing them at the CARIFTA games, and I just want to wish them all the best and look forward to seeing them on the bigger stage. All right, representing the Twin Island Republic for sure, and maybe who knows, they might just show up in the 4x4. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens next for, team Trinidad and Tobago. All right, at this point, guys, we're going to have some really long races, really, really long races. So, like 5,000. And we also going to have, I believe, the girls' heptathlon open. All right, I believe that's 800 meters. All right, and then that should take us into the 4x4s. All right, so we're just trying to see what happens. But yes, guys, so let us know in the chat, roll call, who is still here. And guys, I don't think we're at 20 likes, but come on, man, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's continue to grow stronger together. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So, Ovi, I don't know if you have any updates for us.
No, don't have any updates. Just happy that these persons are here sticking and staying with us. We've seen some good races going through too. That is really nice. So we're just bracing ourselves for the grand finale with those 4x400. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. So just waiting to see what will happen in that regard.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, guys. So we're here, and we're just waiting, and we'll update you accordingly. All right, so it's the 5,000 meters, and as you know, guys, that one is going to be a very long event. All right, Tech Gaming is still here. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. All right, so we're here, and for sure, Discuss Throw is also happening. And as I was saying, for sure, we all want to get to the relays, right? So there are some presentations going on. And yes, guys. I don't know. Ovi, do you want us to kind of end this and restart once they're ready for the release?
For sure, I could check in the chat, but it wouldn't be a problem, to be honest. We could take a break for a while.
Yes, guys. So we're going to take a break, guys. And we're going to come back when it's time for the 4 by 4s because they're doing some presentations right now, as well as they're going to do 5,000. So we'll just follow and just look for the link. All right. So perhaps that's going to be about 20 minutes or so. Give us some time to just take a break. All right. So we'll be right back with you. All right. So ensure that you hit that subscription button, turn on your post notification um bell, so tap the bell, select all so that you do not miss any updates. All right, we will be right back. All right, blessings and love, everyone.